So after knowing about the general protocol for this acute toxicity studies, now we will go with the specific procedure for each and every step. So if you see as we are having the three methods for the determination of the acute toxicity, in which one is FDP, ACT and UDP. Before proceeding to any of these main tests or the definitive study, first you have to perform a sighting study, or you have to perform a preliminary study in order to determine the MNLD, that is the maximum non-lethal dose should be determined. So for that, generally single animals can be used for each dose. Generally it can be started with 2000 mg per case. That is, one of the animal should only single species is enough here, and that animal species should receive 200 mg per case dose. So if the animal survives, then you just go with the next dose, that is, even you can go with the 500 mg per case. So there also your animal survives means, so here 500 mg per case will become your maximum non-lethal dose. Here you have to understand that even 2000 mg per kg or 5000 mg per kg, it is non-lethal in that particular animal. It may prove lethal in some other animals of the same species. So that we will determine from the next definitive studies. So here roughly we are calculating what is the MNLD. So for example, if you are getting the MNLD at 2000 mg per case only, if the animal dies, in such cases you have to terminate the study, because 200 mg per case it is lethal means you cannot go, you have to reduce the dose. So in order to determine that one, you just reduce the dose and check. So even at reduced dose, it is showing the mortality means still you have to reduce the dose. So like that, here you have to go where you are not having the mortality, that can be roughly the MNLD, that is the maximum non-lethal dose. So that is determined from this sighting study. Next, coming to the definitive study, in which the first one is the fixed dose procedures. So if you see this fixed dose procedure, here each group is having, generally you will take 4 groups of animals, and in 4 groups you will have the 3 animals. Generally female are preferred for this toxicity studies, acute toxicity studies, and the female rats which are having, or mice which are having some 8 to 12 weeks of age can be used. And in the FDP, generally you can fix some doses like 5 mg per case, 50 mg per case, 300 mg per case, 2000 mg per case. So these are the general fixed dosages which can be selected. So each group will receive the dose. So the first group will receive that is the 3 animals in the first group will receive 5 mg per case, and the next group will receive 50 mg per case, next group will receive 300 mg per case, and the next group will receive 2000 mg per case. That means at a time all the animals are receiving all these doses, and you have to observe the animals for a period of 14 days. So in that 14 days, in some animals you can have the mortality. So for example, 2000 mg per case, you may have the, after 14 days all the animals may be dead. So anyway, whatever your observation, whatever your I told no, morphological observations, behavioral observations, as well as any physiological changes, biochemical changes, all these you have to assess during these 14 days of period. So that is the procedure for the FDP. That means if some fixed doses are selected, they are administered to all the groups at a time. But if you see the ACT, that is acute class toxicity method, here you have to proceed stepwise. So here also you will take 4 predefined doses. Generally those will be the fixed doses. So these doses will be given in a class wise manner. That means here also each group will have the 3 animals, but here what you will do, for the first group only you will give the first dose. For example, say you are starting from 50 mg, you can start from the 5 mg. So it depends on the literature. Depending on the literature, if you know that 5 is not at all having any action and it is not at all having any considerable action, in such cases even you can start directly from the 50 mg. So the first group will receive that 50 mg per case. So you observe for 48 hours. So in this 48 hours, if you are not getting any signs of toxicity, then you in the next class, in the next group, you go to the next one. That is, you just go with the next class. So whenever you are having 0 to 1 mortality, you are taking 3 animals, no? So once you are having the 0 to 1 mortality, even one animal dies, then also you can proceed to the next dose. But if there is some 2 to 3 animals, means in such cases you have to say that it belongs to the class 1. So like that you have to go proceed with this ACT. So in the ACT, now all the animals are not receiving the doses at a time, stepwise manner. So that's why it is called as acute class toxic method. So here what stepwise increase in the dose should be given for each group. Next one is UDP. So this is a very popular method where you require less number of animals. So UDP means that is up and down procedure. So here what happens, here also you can go with what are these doses. So here the doses generally are having 3.2 increments. 3.2 increment. So here you are increasing the doses at 3.2 increment. So the first rat will receive 1.75 dose, the second rat will receive 5.5 and the third rat is receiving 17.5. Like that you have to increase the dose. That is, first rat is administered with 1.75 and observe for 48 hours. So if there is no toxicity, then you just go with the 5.5. Still there is no toxicity, means you go with 17.5, then you increase to 15.17. Like that you can increase up to 2000 mg per case. But here, for example, at 55.17 mg per case dose, you observe the mortality in that animal. So in such cases, what you have to do, you have to come down. So whenever you are coming down, you have to go with 1.6 decrement. So increment is 3.2. Whenever you are increasing, whenever you are going up, 3.2, because here if you are going again with the 3.2 decrement, means the same dose will come. No, somewhere you are missing the toxic dose between these two. So that's why here you are going with 1.6 decrement. So like that, up and down. So this is a very economical method, and here we are going to use only single animals, so that here you can have the precise idea about that toxicity. Next one is, so here from this you can have the whatever this, for example in the FDP method we are having different doses. So you have to take the log doses and you have to determine the LD50 values. So LD50 value is what is LD50? It is the lethal dose 50. That means median lethal dose. It can be also called as median lethal dose, MLD. It can be also called as MLD. So how to determine this one? First you should know what is the definition. It is nothing but the maximum dose that causes death in 50% of the animals. So that dose should be determined. So say for example in case of the FDP, how we can determine this, I will tell you. So here once you are having all these, means you just take the log doses. You calculate the log doses for these 4, so that those log doses will be plotted here. So log dose here you are taking, and here you just go with the mortality. So here if you see the mortality, for the 5 dose you are having 20% animals dead. For this 50%, for this one 40% animals dead, and for this some 60% animals, and for this some 80% animals. So whatever the observation you have, that you can write down. So accordingly you have to plot the graph, so that here it is similar to your dose response curve. So you can see here instead of percentage response, here we are taking the percentage mortality. Here the response is nothing but death. Death is taken as the response here, or endpoint here. So that percentage mortality is taken on the y-axis and log doses are taken on x-axis. So in your dose response curve, if you are going with the same type of graph, means you can calculate the ED50, that is effective dose 50. But here as we have taken the mortality or lethality, here you will get the LD50. So So how to determine the LD50? So just take log dose on x-axis and percentage mortality on y-axis and you plot the curve. So now see here 50% is here, so that you have to extrapolate from y-axis towards your plot, and then you just cut down that is extrapolating that again towards the x-axis, so that here it is intercepting this x-axis. So that is nothing but the LD50. So where your extrapolated line it is intercepting the x-axis, that points as we have taken the log dose. So anti-log will give the whatever the LD50 value. So the anti-log of that point will give the LD50 value, and here doses generally will tell in the terms of mg per kg, no? So that the units for the LD50 are mg per kg. And actually this method is the graphical method, so you are having even arithmetic methods are all there. So but here two important methods we are telling us. There are so many methods for the calculation, but two very popular methods are graphical method or Miller and Tinter method, and next one is called as arithmetic method. So by simple equation, by substituting those observations, that is again the number of dead animals, that should be incorporated into a formula, so that you will get the LD50 values directly. So that method is called as a Carper method. That is, you are having the graphical method as well as arithmetic method for calculation of the LD50, which are very popular. And graphical method is this one. So whatever the thing which is explained, it is the graphical method, which is also called as Miller-Tinter method. And arithmetic method is where we are using the formula and you can calculate the LD50 value, which is known as Carper method.